Unbelievable comeback. Alexandria defies. Odds to shock Clarators in epic U.S. Open. Match. The Filipina star upset the number 14 seed to become the first player from the Philippines to win a Grand Slam match in the Open era. Alexandra Eala scored her first Grand Slam Mandro victory in thrilling fashion at the 2025 U.S. Open, roaring back from 1-5 down in the final set to stun number 14 seed Clarators 6-3-2 to 6-7-6. 11 in the first round on Sunday. Eala burst onto the scene earlier this year when she beat IG Swiatek to make the semifinals of the Miami Open. At just 20 years old, she survived a third set tiebreaker against Sen to become the first Filipino player to win a Grand Slam match in the Open era, advancing in 2 hours and 36 minutes on grandstand court. I'm so blessed to be the first to do this, Eala said of her historic win. I take so much pride in representing my country. It makes what I do bigger than myself. It adds meaning to what I do. After making her top 100 debut, the Quezon City native made her Grand Slam main draw debut in the spring at Roland Garros, but suffered back-to-back major first-round losses in Paris and Wimbledon, fresh off reaching her first WTA final on grass in Eastbourne. She led defending champion Barbara Jakova by a set before falling in 3 on center court. Eala played just one tournament during the U.S. Open swing, taking another first-round loss at the Omnium Bank National to Marketa Vonasova, another former Wimbledon champion, putting her under the radar ahead of her first U.S. Open main draw. But the 2022 girls singles champion came to play as the match got underway on grandstand playing in Queens, home to a large Filipino population. She started off by saving for break points in a long third game to break the informed tours, and for 3-2, breaking a second time to take the opening set. A finalist at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships back in February to click back into form at the start of the U.S. Open swing with a quarterfinal finish at the Mibala City D.C. Open and a semifinal run at the Omnium Bank National. The Denny emerged from an exchange of breaks to start the second set and threatened to run away with the match after leveling the contest and taking a 5-1 lead in the third. Eala thrilled the Filipino crowd, reeled off 5 straight games, breaking serve at 4-5 after a lengthy disagreement over a call that required an assist from the Stillmason video review system, and earned the first match point of the thriller when Tauson served at 5-6. Although I'm at the start of my WTA career, I've played so many matches and tight matches, and tense moments can happen at any level. Eala explained in her post-match press conference, I've been playing since I was 4. I'm 20 now, so that's 16 years of experience. You know, whether it's at the junior level, 10 and under level, professional level, I think that mental strength and that focus are the keys to, coming out victorious in those moments. Though she missed out on 4 total match points, she out-rallied the number 14 seed on her 5th to edge over the finish line, falling to the ground in delight. I was just so over the moon, and it was just such a rush of emotions. I think so many factors made the match so special, and I've been on the losing side of these tight tie breaks before. So to be on the winning side, it's very memorable. Yeah, standing between Eala and a spot in the third round is the winner of the match between Christina Buxer, an American qualifier, CLA Lu, under the blistering New York sun, amid the roars of a Rockers crowd. 20-year-old Alexandria etched her name into tennis history. Representing the Philippines, she accomplished the unthinkable, overturning a Natin loss to toppled world number 14 Clarters, and became the first Filipino ever to win a Grand Slam main draw match in the Open. Era, Alexandra Eala defied the script. The scoreboard read 6-3-2 to 6-7 to 6-13 to 1. 11, a testament to grit. The bout stretched into a nerve-wracking tiebreak, spinning into 24 intense points before Eala clinched victory on her fifth match point. The plot thickened in the third set. Eala trailed 1-5, teetering on the edge of elimination, but fueled by determination and a wave of Filipino support in the stands. She initiated one of the most remarkable comebacks in recent tennis memory. From the brink, she clawed back, game by game. Tensions escalated, drama unfolded, in a controversial net review. Momentarily unsettled, to Eala kept her composure. The crowd, a nation's pride, echoing through Flushing Meadows. The Little Manila enclave in Queens came alive. Filipino flags waved, voices rose, and the crowd's energy became its own player on the court. To be Filipino is something I take so much pride in. I'm so grateful they made me feel like I'm home, Eala later shared. In the stands, camaraderie and national pride fuse into an electrifying force. One that clearly tipped the mental balance. When the final point went in her favor, 13-111 crumpled to the cart in tears. An emotional release after 2 hours and 38 minutes of fierce tennis. She'd made history not just for herself, but for every Filipino who dared to dream of. Post-match, her joy was palpable. I take so much pride in representing my country. Everything just made it so special. I'm so blessed to be the first to do this historic landmark. The first Grand Slam main draw match win by a Filipino player in the Open era. Unbelievable recovery, trailing 1-5 yet emerging victorious in the longest hours of the match, showcasing unwavering belief. Crowd is catalyst. A passionate, supportive audience can shift momentum. Eala's thanks were heartfelt, emotional, victory in tears. In history books, Eala's authenticity captured hearts. Beyond the court, this isn't just another upset. It's a precursor to seismic shifts in Southeast Asian tennis. Eala's victory uplifted more than just her ranking. It reached across borders, inspiring upcoming players and shining light on Filipino athletic potential. She also acknowledged fellow regional success, celebrating Indonesia's Janice Chun, who also won her first major match to ASL turns of focus to the second round, set to face Christina Buxer or CLA Liu. One thing is clear, she'll carry the momentum and the hopes of her nation into every rally. This match was more than tennis. It was poetry in motion, a testament to resilience, faith, and identity. Surviving 1-5 in the final set, crafting a comeback for the ages, and converting history with each point. Alexandria didn't just beat Clarters. She inspired a generation. Feel free to let me know if you'd like a deeper dive, match stats, player profiles, or tournament outlooks. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next